I'm getting high EMF. Ouch. Shit, that hurt. So yesterday, these side lights came on a couple of times during the day. We haven't really had much activity with these lights. Quite often we'll get these spotlights flashing on the screen. Went into airplane mode and do not disturb. Just heard a noise. Some of the noise is the ice machine, but it wasn't the ice machine. Kind of squeak. Anyway, yesterday, both of those lights came on for a couple of minutes and went off. And in the afternoon, that light came on by itself and went off. There's a little bit of a ghost or shadow, I say ghost figure. There's a little bit of a glare. That's not anything paranormal, it's just a normal glare from the camera phone. But anyway, these lights have gone on before by themselves. Different hours of the night. Those lights and these side lights are all controlled similarly. They are operated by a switch back in that room. Over in the concession area, there's a remote control. To turn the lights on and off, you have to point the remote at that blue dot, and then you can pick various lights. But when you do, these lights are all on or all off. Or, well, yeah, all on or all off, as well as the spots. So there's not really a way to individually control these lights, especially for one of them to come on or two of them. This one was out of camera view, so I don't know if it was on or not. If there's someone with me right now, can you make those lights flash on and off? Or just flip them on like yesterday? Or there are motion lights behind those curtains. You are welcome to activate those lights. This particular light is next to the same row, roughly, where the original owner and his wife sat. So it's on row 2, they sat in row 3. I don't know if there's any correlation of why that light came on, but Dick, if that was you, can you make that light go on again? Or Hazel, his wife? If there's anybody here and you want to communicate with me, this device is intended to pick up your words and replay them back. I'm getting really high EMF, which I think is odd. I'm going to reset it and see if that makes a difference. Turn it off, and I've turned it back on. I don't know why. Maybe it's not considered high with where it's at, but it's normally more to the left. Is there someone in here with me? Can you make that green bar go further to the right? I've never had it very far to the right, so I don't know if it gets red. All right, that cracking sound was me leaning against the chair. I can't stay very long, but if I could get... All right, it's spiking now. Is there someone here with me? If so, can you come near this device and get it to red? Again, there's a reflection of the light, so that's what you're seeing on the wall. Normal, not paranormal.
Steven.
Steven? Is there a Steven here? Or did you go by Steve? Are you trying to say Sneathen? And that's the closest you can get to my name. That'd be a crappy name, Steven Sneathen. All right, the EMF is starting.
Blessed.
Blessed. The EM is really high on this side. I mean, it's not to the
Rituals.
Red. Rituals? What rituals? That's me leaning on the chair. If I go this direction, the EMF drops. That was the furnace kicking on if you heard a loud noise. Let's see if it goes up on this side. It does not. Steven, blessed, and rituals. Is there somebody near me? Can you knock off my hat? What is it on this side of the room? There's something on this side of the room. If you're here, flash a light. Flash that side light for me. Is there energy being built up? That's the east side of the theater. And the EMF drops when I go to the west side. Well, I'm getting chills, and I don't think it's, well, I don't know what it is, but it's probably me getting nervous as to why this is acting the way it is. I'll get closer to the chair that was the original owner's. Dick or Hazel, are you in that seat? Now, could there be something? High EMF that made the lights go on? That's getting pretty high against that wall. Not to come back with a K2. Now, see, I'm pretty far away, and it drops. That's interesting. It's not the light. What the heck? There's something on this side. Is there a lot of energy over on this side? It's not even as I get close to the wall. It's just pointing in this direction. GhostTube. Okay. Again, it spikes when I point this direction. Or rises. It isn't spiking necessarily. It has dropped a bit. I'm going to go in the back and test it against So it should read high on this box here. Yeah. So there, definitely getting high EMF. This is an electrical panel. That's expected. I get a high EMF from the speakers. They are powered. So that's expected. I mean, it spikes, peaks out. It's exactly what I would expect. Okay, that's supposed to be on. Okay. I am by no electrical over here. Is there somebody in here with me that's causing this EMF to go crazy? Obviously, it's not spiking like it was in the back. That cracking sound is me stepping. All right, I can't stay.
Show yourself.
Okay, I don't know if that's talking to me. I can't show myself much more without getting a little undressed. Anyway, show myself? I'm right here. You show yourself. Give me a name. I had Steven earlier. All right. This is weird. It drops on this side. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to keep my camera on these lights, see if they come on as I walk out the door. Last chance. Last chance. I'm walking. I'm walking. All right. Well, I can't stay long, otherwise I'd try and figure out what's this EMF reading, why it's so high compared to the other side. But I have to go. Talk to you later.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline? I don't know a Jacqueline, but I gotta do some Christmas shopping.
Kitchen.
I am in the kitchen. It just said kitchen as I walked in the kitchen. It's concession.
Eric.
Jacqueline and Eric in the concession or kitchen. All right. I'll let you run while I get the groceries. So funny that it said kitchen as soon as I walked into the kitchen area. Is there anybody in here with me in the kitchen? Jacqueline and Eric. Is there a Jacqueline and Eric here? I was getting high EMF readings from the GhostTube app on my phone, So I went home and I got a K2. I also grabbed a temperature gauge just to see if we get any kind of temperature readings. But as you can see, it's hopefully you can see it okay. Let me put this down. Let's see if I can make this a little better. There. That way it's not so bright and you can still see the room. So now you can see the light on the K2. No changes. It's the same wall. We were getting pretty noticeable readings on the GhostTube app. Now it's jumping a little bit, but that could be just me moving around. So I'm going to go through the curtain here. And that's just the motion light. But again, you can see no fluctuation. A little bit by the speakers. Maybe not as much as the GhostTube app did. But if we go back here by the electrical panel, definitely see that it's working. So, whatever the GhostTube app was picking up on, the K2 is not picking up on out here in the auditorium. I'm going to back through the curtains so it doesn't overwhelm you, the video. But I'm not getting any. Let me slow down here. I'm getting some readings now. Now, it could be just me jostling it around, maybe. I don't know. I'll get closer to the phone. So, there. You can see it's fluctuating with the phone. But if I put it down here, K2 is not really peaking like the GhostTube EMF did. Oops. All right. Don't even know the length of my arms there. So, not exactly sure what that was picking up, but I at least can show you that both pick up that electrical panel and give you some measures, readings. That concludes another investigation. Join us again when we investigate in My Haunted Fowler.